Hello Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Thursday. And I just love how we're getting all these beautiful kind of daisy energies right now, all these beautiful kind of white flowers that are blooming. And not only these daisies, but they show me sunflowers and buttercups and beautiful carnations and flowers that bring in love and rebirth energy and beauty. And you're being reminded today of your beauty, your natural beauty. And that's why right now we're going more natural. We're doing things in a more natural way. We're feeling the natural beauty not only of the world, but of ourselves. And we're feeling the natural beauty of this connection, that it's unconditional. And it's so beautiful when we allow things to flow. And the message says, I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. And use your name in there. I give Liz exactly what I want Liz to give to me. Think about that one. And then remember that you and your twin are one. So you could say, I give to George exactly what I want George to give to me. So change the word life to your name or your twin's name. I give to me exactly what I want me to give to me. I give to my twin exactly what I want my twin to give to me. So the message today is to remember that what you give out, you get back. So if you're giving out kindness and love, remember that kindness can change everything. If you're giving out bliss and joy and power, you're going to receive that back. Not just from your twin, but in the world. And that's why when we're feeling love, we're just feeling that energy. We're just feeling excited about life and magical. We start seeing magical things everywhere we go. We start seeing love everywhere we go. It's so beautiful. And I give you this scenario again because it's just so powerful. Before union, I used to go a lot of places on my own. Before the pandemic came in, I went to seminars by myself and concerts and theatre productions and shows and all kinds of things. I had that amazing relationship with me. I loved being with me. And I had to, nobody else was there, so I had to give back to me. So when I went to see Neil Diamond, and it was at the O2 Arena, I think it was Neil Diamond, it was when I went to see Jesus Christ Superstar, one of them, one of my favourites. And I just saw the whole thing as an adventure. I didn't think, I'm going on my own. I'm going on my own, poor me. I wish my twin was with me or any of those things. I thought, this is an adventure, this is magical. I know I'm going to have a great time. I know I'm going to receive miracles. And, everywhere I go, everywhere I used to go, everywhere I still go, but I meet people, like-minded people, people who are very loving and giving. And this can be a cruel world when we see it that way. If we see this world as very giving and loving and kind and powerful, we're going to see that. And, I went down there and I was talking to people who were sitting next to me, and I went to the toilet at break time, and there was like lots of cubicles of toilets, and I chose the loo. I just went into a random cubicle, and on the back of the door was graffiti with, "You are loved. You are loved." And when I went to see Jesus Christ Superstar, the couple I was sitting next to went and bought me a t-shirt. Because I was just talking to him, I was excited. So when we're excited about our life, that rubs off and we're given that back. And when we operate in love and joy, even if sometimes we get hurt because we're being authentic, vulnerable, transparent, sometimes people will take advantage of that. But most of the time, when you're being in the energy of love and you're being very giving, the world is going to give to you. The life is going to love you back. And you're going to see it everywhere. So if you're seeing, people being cruel and nasty, think about what vibration you're operating in and focus on love, and you're going to start seeing a loving life. There's a place in the UK called London. I know so many of you will have heard of that. It's the capital of the UK, and my sister lives there. And, I've always gone there for holidays, and people in my life have said, why are you going to London? It's a very cold place. Nobody knows anybody. It's very fast-paced, and I suppose it's a lot like New York. I've never been there, so I don't know, but, it's very fast-paced. And people say that about London. They say it's a very cold place to be. I don't mean cold as in the weather. I mean people just don't interact with people. People keep themselves to themselves. But I've never had that experience in London or anywhere I've been, but I've never had that experience because I've always give out love and kindness and smiles and joy, and I've always received that back. And I've received great kindness in London, people carrying bags for me and doing things for me and being there for me when I don't. These people are strangers. So, and I've been there many times on my own and not even had contact with my sister because, we're kind of having a strange relationship. But, wherever you go, like I went to Zurich in Switzerland to see Doreen Virtue, and obviously I know there's not a lot of controversy right now about Doreen Virtue, but she helped me to find the angels and to understand and have a lot of respect for her, not just then, but now too. And everyone's entitled to their own opinions and everyone's living their own experiences, and we're not here to judge anyone. But I went to Zurich in Switzerland on my own to see Doreen Virtue talk about archangels. And I had the most beautiful experience. When I was booking the hotel, the actual woman I was having correspondence with was called Doreen. So that was a big sign from heaven. When I was manifesting it, and I went in 2012, when I was manifesting it, I was putting all the things I needed for it into my creation box. And I had a creation box, and I hadn't got a passport at the time. And I kind of made a passport. I drew a passport and I put it in my creation box. And I drew the ticket for the plane and put it in my creation box. And I, put all the money and everything down. And I jotted down just ballpark figures of how much it would cost me to go to Zurich, to go to the event, to stay in the hotel, for the flight, all the things. And I added up the figures. And this is the truth. It blew my mind. The angels just blow my mind. And I added up the figures. And the figures came to 2012. And that was the year I was going in. And I was just blown away. I was like, wow. And they gave me fear. And any fear I had about going, because it was a big thing, going to Switzerland on a plane on my own, it was a big thing. There was fear there, but it just got rid of all that fear. And that's the way the universe works. And even to the extent where, I felt guided the entire time. And I had an amazing Archangel Michael experience on the way back too, which I've talked about in a video. I was struggling on the way. I went first class there and I came back coach. And on the way back, I was really struggling. I was in fear. I was scared. I thought the plane was going to crash. And this man came out of nowhere and just helped me to feel at peace and free. And it was just the most amazing experience. And he was Archangel Michael incarnated. He got me home and it was powerful. So the point I'm making, I'm not meaning to sit here and talk about me. I know you guys love it when I share my experiences and stuff because we feel even more connected then. But the point I'm making is, if you love life, life is going to love you. So that cruel world is going to become a kind world. It's going to become beautiful. If you feel like your masculine has been cruel to you, unkind to you, blocking you, if you give love, and I don't mean reaching out and contacting them and any of that. I mean, you just start being in the energy of love. You just start knowing that everything has fallen into place. You just trust the journey. And you just focus on the love, not the fear. And if he hurts you, you say, okay, he's teaching me something. What is it? What is this teaching me about me? I love him anyway. I still want him anyway. He's going to have to treat me better. And he's going to have to respect me. But I still love him. That's not going to, tarnish that love. It's not going to make me hate him because I love him. That's giving. That's giving love. That's being in the energy of love. That's loving him even when he's at his worst. And he loves you for that. So give to life exactly what you want life to give to you. So if you want a loving life, be in the energy of love. Happy, joy, blissful, playful. Too often on this journey, we're too serious about things. We're too serious and our inner child is crying out to be loved, to have some fun, to have a break, to have a holiday. And sometimes we manifest ascension symptoms because we need to slow down. Something happens to us that makes us slow down, like we have an accident and we're bedridden. Like you break your leg or something like that happens. It's happened to slow you down. or you get a cold. It's happening. So you have some time off, you have some rest. Maybe you need more hours sleep. You know, obviously I'm channeling the masculine energy, and that's why I'm picking up these ascension symptoms. But I also know why it's happening for me. You know, I was having 4 or 5 hours sleep, and the angels said, it's not enough, Liz. You need to be resting more. And then the angels brought in a way that I could actually have more rest. So the way is always provided for you. The solution is always provided for you. When we ask, it is given. So give to yourself today everything you want life to give to you. Remember, when you're good to yourself, you're being good to your twin. When you're being good to your twin, you're being good to you. So put in there, I give to me exactly what I want life to give to me. I give to my twin everything I want my twin to give to me. And I feel you're going to see daisies or beautiful flowers today that remind you of this power, that this life is magical, that this journey isn't cruel, it's beautiful. It's loving, it's kind, it grows you, it ascends you, it makes you stronger, and it helps you to become the person that you were born to be. So you may see daisies, flowers as a big sign of that, to remember your beauty, your natural power, and to love life and give to life so that you can receive back. Have a great day. I hope this helps, and I'll see you soon.